Hello, this is Lady Shaw. Welcome to my channel. I had a request from Tuxedo Plans to show everything I used in 2025. So this isn't quite everything, but it's enough to get an idea because I did monthly books at one point and I'm not pulling them all out. So I pulled out one as a reference. Alright, so I started what I started with. I started the year with a Moleskine Daily, and the idea Moleskine Daily. So this lasted up till July. Yeah. I tried to come back to it a little bit in October, where I just used it. I just whited out the dates and used it as a notebook. But I got half a year out of it, and it kind of tapered off after that. Partly because of something else we get into. Thing that lasted all year, and that is this. This is my B6 Wonderland 222. It was my reading journal. Now, not everything is fully updated, but everything after a certain point is. August, this is where I put what I watched. Same thing I do now. Read, watch, play. And then all the books I read that month are at the end. I used the Sterling ink throughout. This lasted all year. I'm adding it again this year. Okay, so there's two. So this is a monthly book. This is the May one. It's not finished because I got way behind, but it's finished enough to tell you what I did. So all these tabs are kind of, I tried to combine what I'm using the complete for right now and my memory book into one monthly book. This is my first attempt at this. And it worked till it didn't. How about that? So this is May. Had used Quiet Kit and Cocoa Daisy. And then I had every day. I did not have a weekly in this. I had a dashboard. That kind of looked like this. And then at the back, the memory section, which is not done in this. I laid out the washi, but never did in the dates. Never got around to filling it in. So I did this up until I think June and July kind of got where it went down because it was so far behind. It just kind of gave up. And that is when I made some shifts. And where the Bluesky got me. So this was a Bluesky pocket, Day Designer pocket from June through this July through this July. So I started this in July and it worked. As you can see, it's all used, it's decorated, it was perfect. Now where I stopped was I gave a new one at the end of this year. So this has lasted me July through December, and it was great. I have a new different kind of different one. It's not the Day Designer. It is just the Bluesky pocket is what I have because it's the same coil. I got into customizing it. I did all the things in this. So there's that one. I also got the A5 just to try because I liked the fact that it had this. And I used this for a couple months. It kind of got lost it fairly quickly. Let's see. This started in July. I think I got through October. I'm gonna have to pause here. Food tone. Okay, I'm back. And we are back at what I used in 2025. So I stopped using this around October, and it just kind of dropped off. Other things I used for this was July. I thought about using this B6 as a journal, and I did for a little bit, but then it I did for like a week. Let's be 2 weeks maybe. 2 weeks, about, well, maybe a little more. Maybe it was a month. Okay, 21 days. I used it for 21 days. This is a sequence notebook, B6, lined. And it's there if I want to pick it up again with whatever it is that I want to do. This is one of my options when I'm thinking about restarting a form of a monthly book. Well, multiple months in one book, but it's one of my options. And now we come to the two things that stuck for the rest of the year. So in June, I got this 400-page, it was a 2023 to 2024 Moleskine daily. So it was the year before, 18 months. And I used the crap out of this one, as you can see. It is off its binding. I used almost every page. I think there's like less than 10 pages left. At the back, this is June through December. And so how I used this was, I actually didn't use the monthlies very often. Mostly starts here. And it was let's just start with July. Sometimes I had monthly pages, or tried to do. It didn't work very well. I've only worked for a couple of months, but I kind of dropped those by the end. I had a junk journaling page in front of each week, and then I had a weekly. I had a weekly dashboard. Sometimes I put this in to write dinners. I used lots of stickers, and I had my daily, I had kind of a, schedule, and then everything that happens in the day, which is basically what I'm doing in here now. With some stickers, and that I got Patreon. He unfortunately stopped doing it, or I would still have these. Several different things, and so on. Each week was kind of its own thing. 2 pages per day. And it was that all the way through the end of the year. And I stopped on the 28th of December, because the last little bit is in the A5. But yeah, big chunky. Love the heck out of this thing. It got its use, and it was like $10 on Amazon. So I got the heck out of that. I moved my memory planning starting in August to here, and I've kind of given up at the end. So this is really more August through November, because I gave up on the second half of November and December. But again, very chunky. I got my money's worth out of this B5 Stology. And that's what I used in 2025. So, hope that was entertaining or informative. I think what I'm missing is this. I think this was good for me. And I think this is what I'm missing right now. And yeah, like, I know Moleskine gets crap for its paper, as they should. Excuse me, because the quality is not consistent. But I had no problems. Like, I know it's gonna ghost. I am a Tomoe River paper enthusiast. I don't care about ghosting. Is kind of comes with the territory. As long as it didn't bleed through, I was fine. And it didn't, for the most part. I don't think I had any bleed through. Maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, here I had some. But just told me what not to, what I didn't need to, what I couldn't use in it. But yeah, that was 2025. Some wins, some losses. I still have not managed to get a full year into memory books, so we'll keep trying for 2026. And I'm already behind, but I really liked using the B5, so that's what I'm using again. And I really liked using the Moleskine. So we'll see. And I'm going to end this here. I will see you in the next one. I love my Do Not Bend stickers. And it's like bent to heck and back because it's just too big. So I saw in the junk journal someone was asking how to, keep it together when it's not, when the spine is like this. And having a plastic thing on it is a big help. And I made this by basically folding it over and making it fit. So that's how that happened. Yeah, I love the crap out of this thing, as is obvious. And this is kind of what I want to do again. I'm missing it, I think. I said that already. I'm definitely missing this. So we're going to have to figure out how we're doing it so I can get this feeling, this freedom and this creativity back in my life. And I'm going to end it at that. See you in the next one. Hope if you have anything else, other questions, tuxedo plans, let me know. Hopefully the sound was a little better. Bye.